Summary of Maimer Ashira Lashem Daf Samach Gimel of Torah Ohr. So the pasuk says in the song of Ashira by Krias that Ashira Lashem Ki geyah, I'll sing to Hashem because he is great above great ones, exalted above exalted ones. So we'll understand this pasuk and some of the other psukim of Ashira through first understanding why did the neshama come down into this world. The neshama was in such a spiritual state above. It had Ahavah, love of Hashem, and Yiraah, reverence of Hashem to a great degree, and was standing right before Hashem in with a deep understanding of Hashem, like the higher spiritual world. But then it came down into this world. The love and reverence is not noticeable at all, and only once in a while the love of Hashem is revealed, and even then it's paltry, it's very small compared to how it was before. So why bother with all of this? But the reason is that through Torah and Mitzvos, we can connect to Hashem in a deeper way than how the neshama was before it came down. Because the neshama before it came down, its connection to Hashem is based on what it could understand in its state in a higher spiritual world. Whereas through learning Torah and doing Mitzvos, we connect to Hashem as he is beyond world, Sovev. Hashem's unlimited light, and therefore it's all worthwhile. Now, this is the idea of Krias Yamsuf as well, and why Krias Yamsuf had to happen before Matan Torah, before the giving of the Torah, because Krias Yamsuf is also this beyond energy at the level of Ein Sof and Sovev, Hashem's unlimited light, and which surrounds all worlds. So then higher and lower is all the same. The sea, which represents higher worlds, and the dry land, which represents low worlds, are all the same. They all come together, and they can all be even, and they can all be revealed therefore the high worlds can be revealed in low worlds too. And this is a introduction to Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, that through Torah we're able to connect Hashem as he is beyond worlds, Sovev and Ein Sof. Now, the pasuk says that the horse and rider were thrown into the sea. So the horse is words. When we have an idea or a feeling and then we express it in words. So the words are just following the dictate of the idea and feeling. They're just telling others about what's going on inside. They don't add anything. Like the horse just follows the instructions of the rider. But on the other hand, the horse is faster than the rider and can take it somewhere go somewhere the rider can't go himself. So this represents that the words also have the quality that they're able to bring out the feeling and the idea more than how it was when it was only inside. Now it says about Avram that Hashem loved him and he was special because he would guard derech Havaya, the way of Hashem. Last is tzedakah mishpat, to do tzedakah, righteousness, and mishpat, justice. And Laman Havi Hashem al Avram, in order that Hashem should bring to Avram what he spoke about him. Now the word alav means on. So Hashem brings to Avram a level on him, beyond him, through him doing tzedakah and mishpat, righteousness and justice. And this is all, and it begins with v'shamar derech Havaya, that he guards the way of Hashem. So what is the way of Hashem? So Havaya is Hashem as he begins the process of creation. There's the Yud, which is first a tzimtzum, a contraction, then a Hey, spreading out, Hispashtus, then Vav, bringing the light down, and then Hey, once it's down, spreading it out again. That's Yud Kei Vav Kei. And so through tzedakah and mishpat, through this tzedakah, which is when we give to the poor, in other words, we have mercy on the poor and support them. That's how Hashem that guards derech Havaya, the way of Havaya, meaning that it makes Hashem also have rachmanus on us, have mercy on us, although we are infinitely below, and to connect us and be able to give us a sort of the ability to connect Hashem as he is really beyond worlds. Now, it mentions both tzedakah and mishpat. So tzedakah, like we said, is mercy, and that's also the idea of tov, goodness is just this pure, unlimited mercy. Then we have mishpat as well. Mishpat is judging ourselves. are we spending our money on extras when that money could better actually support other people's basic needs? Because yes, our basic needs come before other people's basic needs, but our extras don't. And therefore we have a mishpat, a judgment together with our tzedakah. And when we do that, Hashem also has judgment that when he brings down his unlimited light with tzedakah and with rahmanas, with mercy on us who are far below him, infinitely below him, he does it with mishpat, that he gives this revelation of his very self specifically to us. It's with justice. It doesn't let everyone get, because the makif sometimes goes everywhere, because it's beyond, it's light and dark is all the same, so it shares with everyone. But mishpat, when we have mishpat, it makes Hashem have mishpat too, that his Ein Sof should specifically be manifest with us. Over the page. Now, although it's tzedakah is the main mitzvah that is rahmanas, but really every mitzvah is rahmanas, because what's happening with every mitzvah is that what was just this physical hulk suddenly becomes imbued with Hashem's vitality, and therefore it's always an idea of rahmanas, that letting this physical be enlivened with Hashem's light. And that's what happens, like when we make tefillin, so we're making this leather into something holy, and the same with all mitzvahs. Now this is the idea of a tzaddik, because seemingly tzaddik just means he's innocent, he's not guilty, he's doing the basic right thing. What's so great about a tzaddik? But the idea of a tzaddik is someone who elicits this rahmanas on our world, that Hashem should shine and be manifest on us. And this is why the neshama came down, because through coming down into this world, it connects to the beyond, and especially when we're coming from far away, where our connection to Hashem is not so clear. So then we're a Baal Tshuva, we're returning back to Hashem. So then there's even more rahmanas, even more mercy on us, and therefore Baal Tshuva is even greater than a tzaddik. Now, going back to the pasuk and the song of Ashira, so we say Ashira Lashem, sing to Hashem ki geyah, his high above high. That means his high would mean the light from a higher spiritual world. High above high means that his high, his beyond being high. In other words, it's not just a higher level within Mimaleh, within the energy that fills each world according to its level, but it's beyond that whole system. It's a Sovev energy, a beyond energy. And then it says that we should sing. The idea of singing is because of joy. When we're feeling sad or bitter, then we're constrained. But when we're happy, we're expressed. There's revelation. And this is because at the time of the Krias there was this great revelation of Hashem. And it was beyond beyond words, and even the writers, which represent the emotion behind the words. And therefore, Rama Vayam, it was thrown into the sea. Rama actually could mean both thrown or lifted. And that's because at Makif, Sovev energy, this beyond energy being thrown down and lifted up, it's all the same. Because we've got a revelation of Hashem who is, as he is unlimited and beyond. And then, Ozi v'zimraska, strength and song of Hashem. Zimra, besides song, also means pruning, and that's the idea of cutting out and a sort of limited, cutting out and allowing Hashem's light to come within a limited space. And then Zeh Keli Vanveo, as the song continues, that this is my God and I will glorify him. And Ve'anvehu ends with the hey vav, which is Vavke, the last two letters of Hashem's name. So the first two letters represent this symptom in order to come into this world, and then Vavke, it should be revealed within this world. And the ultimate revelation will be with Mashiach, where we'll say, Hine Elokeinu Zeh, that this is our God, Kivin, who we hoped for, and also Kivin also represents Kav, these lines of Hashem's light, which we bring down through our Torah and Mitzvos.